Hello, hello, welcome.
Hello.
It's Monday. I'm Liz, and I'm here with Therese and our friend Mama Nevin, who's also known as Joan, and Caro, the amazing author, who's here, and we're glad to see her.
Hello,
And go buy her books.
Yeah, buy my books.
So welcome. It's almost St. Patrick's Day. So
That's tomorrow,
anybody's,
right?
Yep,
Yeah.
if anybody's cooking corned beef and cabbage. I'm not, but
No.
We're Irish mother.
We don't go that way.
I'm making corned beef sliders. That way I don't have to cook the whole thing. I can get the sandwich meat at the deli and the grocery store and just use that. It's a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
So hope everybody had a lovely week. And
It's only just started. Do you mean last
Well,
week?
yeah. Either way. It's hard to keep track anymore. I'm losing between daylight savings and other stuff.
Monday is the longest week of the year.
You know, daylight savings time really did a number on me this year. I have had a difficult time.
Yeah, it affected me more this year than usual. I don't know why, but that just makes me annoyed. So, Caro, what have you been working on? I think you have a finished object to show.
I do. I am wearing my finished object, but I'll take it off. So I finally finished the shanklet that I've been working on since October. Don't ask me how much yarn I used. I didn't measure it. Don't ask me how much it weighs. I didn't weigh it. I'm not playing with you, Jinx. You have to go. Go.
Play with that puppy.
No, she's fine. All right, there we go.
Wow.
Ooh, nice. That's so pretty.
Yeah. And now
And you
I
can
will wear it forever.
And you made up the pattern yourself?
Yep, I just did it how I felt like doing it. So
nice.
A swoopability, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Amy calls it the gumbo pattern. So just do it as I feel like it. No. Stop.
That works. It looks great.
It came in handy with this freeze warning that we got overnight.
Crazy. Weather has been weird last year and this year.
I'm telling you, Mother Nature is off her meds.
Yeah, I agree with you there for sure. Therese, what are you doing?
I am working on my socks still. I got a little bit further than I did last week. I worked on just playing around with some other stuff this week. I swatched. Not for gauge. I swatched for fabric.
Well, yeah.
There's
we try to avoid swatching for gauge if we can help it.
Is that you, Liz? Are you taking off over there?
Huh?
You got an airplane.
Airplane. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Sorry. Ever since we started our situation with Iran, the Air Force Base has been kind of nonstop.
Us too.
Since they're one of the ones the drones come from.
Yeah, we'll be sitting there and all of a sudden it's like the whole Air Force flies over our head.
Yeah. But not too bad. I set up where I did it last week. I was like, it was so comfortable there. I had the shade. And then I remembered when I sat down, because the air conditioner started, that I didn't have the air conditioner running last week. And so I had to move to the other side of the yard.
If my AC is too loud, let me know. Because it's going full blast right now.
I don't hear it, so.
Good.
So
Good.
Therese, what were you swatching for fabric for?
I was looking at a crocheted pullover? No. maybe. Cardigan. No, I don't know if it was a cardigan. Anyway, a sweater. And the pattern I was looking at was in German.
Ah.
Did the translate thing, and I got the numbers pretty much, but I wanted to see what size hook I wanted to use.
Nice.
So I was swatching between an H and an I. Sorry, a whatever 5.0, and trying to decide what fabric I liked better.
Kat says they've got snow where she is.
It's snowing here.
I'd like to be that cool just for a little while.
Oh, Caro, evidently you did girly stuff with your eyes, and Andrea's not used to
Oh.
it.
Yeah, I have lashes on because I'm going to MegaCon this week and I'm gonna talk to like celebrities and stuff. And so I went and got my lashes done. But it's gonna blow his mind even more because my BFF is coming and she's gonna do my makeup because she's a licensed cosmetologist. And I'm like, I just don't care how you make me look as long as I don't look cheap. And she's like, I got you. And I was like, excellent. So
Nice. Very cool.
it's very high maintenance. I forgot how much it was to be so girly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't miss it. That's for sure.
Me neither.
I don't usually use makeup unless I'm going out for something special.
Well, I've lost. My hair has really thinned, and like I was saying in the thing, I have no eyebrows at all to speak of. And so when they did my makeup for the boys' weddings, it was like spackled on. They had a lot of work to do.
Aw. Well, I'm one more strip after this on my blanket, and then it will be.
That
strip
is
parts will
so
be done.
incredibly gorgeous. It's really neat how the colors are kind of doing like a zigzag.
Yeah, I was gonna do a texture in that section, but when I was swatching to see how it would work, I just liked the lines.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
super cool. So I'm really pleased with it. And then I have a border that I'm gonna do once it's done in this goldish color. There's a gold color in there.
Oh,
I messed up this strip. It's the last one with the cable. And I was watching One Piece with my daughter yesterday and did not realize that I picked up on the wrong side, so the cable was upside down. And I had gotten a huge chunk done in the 3 hours we watched, and then I had to pull it all out. So that
oh,
That's a design feature.
no, it wouldn't have been with just one upside down. And it's the last one, so I was mad at myself for
Trying to help you.
I know. I was just so annoyed because it was the last one, and she was just like, well, it just shows how much you liked One Piece because you weren't paying attention to your knitting. It's like, it's okay. It was enjoyable. I'm not huge into anime like she is, but there are some that I like.
I was wondering what it was.
Yeah, it's a anime that's been going for years. I think they're in like chapter 100 and something.
Oh my
they're
God.
on episode
But they're-
1000 plus.
Yeah, in
Wow.
the anime, yeah. This was the live action we watched version on Netflix, the second season. But she's been reading the manga for years and watching the anime, so it's like we watched season 1, so we watched season 2. It was pretty good. And then
Well,
I heard the news that they're doing the animation reboot of Firefly.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it being animation. I wish it was just regular, but
Yeah,
we'll take what we can get. They may think they look too old to do it.
well, I agree. I hope they can keep the chemistry between the characters,
Yeah,
because that's really what sold the
Yeah.
show.
yep,
We'll see. Hopefully it'll work out.
yeah. Hopefully.
I've never seen that either.
Oh, you should watch it. It's good. It's only 13
one-
episodes in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fox did the show dirty by like airing episodes out of order and then like making the
Yeah.
log line as terrible as possible.
Yeah, pretty
Why
much.
did they do that?
If you want my opinion, it's because there was a character concept in there that made people uncomfortable. But they already had promised Josh Whedon that they were going to do the show, and so what they did was they intentionally sabotaged it so they couldn't justify a second season.
So, what character concept were they uncomfortable with?
That would be Anara, the companion. And so they talked about her in the log line as a space hooker. But that really wasn't what her role actually was. Like if you watch the show, it was actually well thought out in a lot of different ways. But again, you know, people get weird about women and women's sexuality and, you know, when they're comfortable with who they are. And in some cases for Anara, she had certain scenes that were done, and then Fox would intentionally cut those scenes out to like lessen the depth of her character.
Mhm.
So you have to get the
Yeah.
director's cut.
Yeah, they didn't even show the pilot first. They started in a different episode to intentionally sabotage it.
Yeah, no, it was all out of order. None of it made sense.
Well, that's a shame. It's so funny
Yeah.
that it got such a strong following, even with only one season.
Yeah, I remember watching a whole bunch of other TV shows who were mocking Fox, who would make comments about, oh, thank goodness, you know, this show's not on Fox because look what they did to Firefly.
Mm-hmm. Well, Fox was very well known at that time for having a show for one season, then axing it for whatever reason. So, but you know what they did with Firefly, like because when people got into it and they started actually like piecing the episodes in order, it was like a fun like puzzle for them to figure out. And then they axed the show, and the fans were like, "You suck."
Yep,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah.
I actually watched the movie first because the movie had come out. So because Josh Whedon took whatever money he had left to basically finish up his story, and that's what he did. And when I was dating my husband at the time, and I was like, I've never seen this show. And he's like, you know what? That's probably for the best. Like, I think you should still be able to follow it. And I actually was. So that was, you know, a good testament to storytelling there.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it was great that they did the movie to explain things because they left so much up in the air, you know, because I assume they thought they were going to do more than one season. So I was really glad for the movie.
Yeah, I just gonna wait and see. I mean, they've had a comic book for years going, but I haven't read any of them.
Yeah, well, I think they vastly underestimated how strongly people would identify with that.
You should watch it, Teresa. I think you would like it.
You would, because it's funny and you would get the humor. You would think it's funny.
I'll look for it, but I'll have to look for it in order. And
Oh, it's in
on
order.
Amazon.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Prime right now.
yeah, I watched it in order because I watched it later. I didn't know about it until later.
Yeah, Fox aired it out of order, but if you find it, it's all in order now.
Yeah.
And it's really good. Well, I think that's when I started watching Nathan Fillion shows
Yeah.
because you know he went to Castle, and now he's at the Rookie.
First time I saw Nathan Fillion, he was on Dr. Terrible Sing Along blog,
Oh.
and I thought that was pretty good.
That was funny.
I've never seen that.
Oh, it's got the guy from Dewey Hauser in there, and so it's just basically like he's vlogging. It turns into like this musical all the time. It's absolutely great.
It's hilarious. Oh, that's nice. Firefly was the first show that Iris 5304 and her husband watched when they moved in together. That's nice. And Adam likes your t-shirt, Mom and Evan.
Oh, thank you. We went there
Hey, Adam.
15 years ago.
What is everyone else working on?
Just this
Same
blanket.
thing.
I have another blanket. Have another blanket that I'm starting once this one's done with Bjorn Tina
blankets.
sent me. But
My camping
Um,
blanket. Oh wait,
yay, her knit night blanket.
it goes this way.
Mhm.
Oh, that looks cute.
Thank you.
Um,
I told my husband I wanted to make a camping blanket, and he picked this one. I was like, okay, because it's a campfire. Oh, I have a teeny tiny bit of a funny story. It's not super funny, but it's a little bit. My youngest son loves Jurassic Park, and he has always wanted a Jurassic Park Jeep. And so I crocheted him one. And he gave it to my granddog. Didn't it look like Mrs. Frizzle's school bus?
A little bit.
a little bit, yeah.
So he asked me to make her own Jeep. So I ordered squeakies to put in it, and
Oh. You're so good with your granddogs.
You are.
they told me that's the only thing I'm ever getting. So
Maybe
Oh.
if you make Pirate something like that, he'll leave your giant blanket alone.
Pirate claims whatever he wants to claim. Because he's a very spoiled little puppy.
Well, he knows it too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a different attitude than a lot of people, because I think all dogs should be spoiled, but I think rescue dogs should be spoiled even more.
You hear that, Ranger? You should be more spoiled.
Hey, Ranger, you want to come see Auntie Joan? I'll take care of you.
This is all he's gonna do.
Yeah.
He's in his old man years, so he just sleeps, eats, and sleeps some more. Which I'm like, same. I kind of want to do that too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how our boxer was. And then he had to go bye-bye.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our Pity was like that.
My boxers are my babies. And we've had 2. And we were going to get another boxer, but then they need so much activity, and with it just being me and my husband, we didn't think it was fair to the dog. So we got the Pirate Man.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading the chat. But
Oh no.
okay. I had a game we can play,
Okay.
Game.
and it's knitting related.
Okay.
Because I was on Pinterest, as you do,
Yeah.
and
Did you
weird
end up
things
putting
pop
salad in a mason jar afterwards?
up. No, but that has
You
come up
glue
before.
seashells onto something.
That has come up before. But, honestly. Oh, wait. Okay. And then weird crochet and yarn projects pop up. And I just thought we could just look at them and, give our opinion.
Oh, hot
Okay.
takes.
So
Yeah.
that's for a man.
Oh. I know where I can find him on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I just thought that was a little, not in my wheelhouse. So,
If that guy can pull that off and he's living his best life, good for him.
yeah.
Good for him. I won't
Then
be
there's
there,
this
though.
one. This one. It's hard to see, but it's the boyfriend that's knitted.
Oh, that's one way to do a body pillow.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was a little, and this one. Not quite sure what that's supposed to be.
Oh, he made a snug. That's what it's called. They're called snugs.
Okay.
Is that a tattoo on his chest?
No,
No, that's
that's
the
part of the
knitting.
crochet.
Yeah, so I see it a lot with weightlifters because what the ladies will do is because they don't want to wear like a giant sweatshirt, they wear what's referred to as a snug. So it's like a sweatshirt from like here and it's got sleeves and that's it. And then usually they've got whatever like their gym gear under it is.
And then this one was I assume this one's for the ladies.
Oh, if only I had the assets to pull that off. Slightly envious.
Not sure quite where you'd wear it though.
Mm-mm.
Well, a convention because they all walk around
Well-
mostly naked at those.
Yeah, that's probably one of the few places you can wear it legally and not get called out. And then this one was not crocheted or knitted, but it popped up in my Pinterest and it calls itself sexy. I'm just not seeing the sexy in that.
That looks like a dude's face.
It is. It's a lace mask.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know if that was a spoof of a COVID mask or if he's going to rob a bank or
that looks like bank robbing.
that's what I thought, but the actual Amazon description is sexy lace mask full.
You know, I'm pretty
So-
sure whoever put the AI to work to write that description didn't understand what it was looking at.
Pretty much. And then this one was a dress that I'm sure really meant something to the person who crocheted it, but I just don't know how many people need a frosted flakes box dress.
I respect the color work though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She looks like she did a great job. I just don't know how many people
How does this game
that it
work?
would
Do I
inspire.
get points for participating?
Yeah.
Like, do I get 5
No, I
points
just
if
thought
I
it-
like
no, I
savagely
just-
burn something? Like,
No, I just
I'm
thought it'd be funny
competitive. I
just
wanna win.
everybody's opinions. And there was a murder dress too.
That's disturbing.
I'd wear that at Halloween.
I'm assuming it's a costume. I hope it's a costume because if it's not, that's a little scary thought. But
You know what? Just get it and wear it and walk around Walmart and see what happens. Just one time.
nobody at Walmart would notice you. And then somebody put a lot of effort into their cable work into this full-on bodysuit.
Oh yeah.
Just,
Wow, how long did that take?
I don't know, but somebody did a heck of a lot of knitting for it. It doesn't look like you'd be very comfortable. That's a lot of wool.
Mm.
Anti-frost chic, yeah.
I don't
Pretty
know a
much.
lot about wool. Well, then I guess it's itchy.
It can be. I mean, some wools are itchier than others depending on how it's processed.
Do people
But I
like
just
to
can't
like,
imagine.
do people like to crochet and knit with wool, or is that like weird, or
No,
they don't? Oh, okay.
no, we use a lot of wool. It's just
Oh.
I can't imagine being at full body coverage, including your face.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
No.
maybe if you live where Therese lives, you can handle that. But out where I live, there's never going to be a need for that.
Well, I don't know that there is ever a need for it. Just someone who.
Amy wants to know if there are rules to this game because she wants to beat Caro.
No, I just figured they'd be game to, put your opinion out there. I didn't think of actual points or anything. We could do that at another time, though.
I feel like
I
there should be
just-
participation points. Like, say one thing, get like a point, make everybody laugh, 4 points, right? Get chat to respond, 6 points.
Okay, now we're gonna have to actually make it a game.
I had the
But it just-
expectation of a
Sorry
game.
to tell you, but yep.
I will manifest this game. I will.
It was just weird things that popped up in Pinterest. When you look up something crochet or knitting term, and then now you'd never know what's actually gonna pop up, and that was a little scary. Not gonna lie. I was not real
I'm
thrilled about the
concerned
murder
about-
dress.
About the things
mean, I
that pop up when I go to look up something in Instagram. It's like it's not even close to what I'm looking up, and it's disturbing. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Instagram's its own world, I think,
Uh-huh.
honestly.
Okay.
So yeah, that was my evening the other night. That couple of them popped up, and I just kept scrolling, and I was like, These people, like to spend time doing their craft, so give them that. Not sure many men would want to wear that mesh bodysuit, but I'm sure there are some that would. So
And I wouldn't expect some men to want to run around in a furry outfit, but they exist too. So
yeah, I mean,
there's
maybe it
all
was
kinds
for
out
a
there.
Bigfoot cosplay. I don't know. That could work.
You get to see some soon, don't you, Kara?
Yeah. Last year when Anne and I were walking around, because she was kind enough to come and help at the booth, and I was very grateful she was there because our line management was like insane where they put us. But at one point we were walking around and she was like, I didn't know we were at the burlesque, and I was like, I didn't know either.
Yeah, we go to Level Up. At least I went a couple times with my daughter till I fell last year, but mostly it's pretty tame, though there are a few people who are a little extreme, because there's a lot of kids that go to that one. It's not quite as adult costumes as some of the other conventions, but there are a few.
Kara, did you mention what it is that you're working on right now?
Oh, I didn't, but I can.
Please do.
Please.
I'm calling it the mermaid shawl, because it is a shawl.
Ooh.
And the color part has sparkles in it, so we know it. Everybody knows I love sparkles. Yeah. And I got slightly bulkier yarn than this shawl, just because this was like lace like kind, and it took like forever. So I was like, I'll just get some bulky yarn. I can feel like it's happening faster, and then I'll feel good about myself because I have progress. Because I started this, I think, 40 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
My son is just leaving a convention from this past weekend where they had one of the robots that his company made, and he had to go babysit it
To make sure it didn't walk off.
Well, to make sure it worked.
I like the idea he was making it stay where it needed to be. Like, don't leave.
Yeah.
You have to stay right here. Don't leave, robot. Don't leave.
It has sentience, and it wanted to go on vacation.
Well, I'm trying to get him to send me a picture right now so I can show you. He's thinking.
I enjoyed my Sunday night once again, not watching award ceremonies because.
Oh yeah.
I watched sports ball.
Did you?
Nice.
We won. Yay.
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 Which team?
USA.
Yes.
That's right.
Although they're not. How does that work? Because Japan only lost one game, but they were out. And USA lost a game, and they're still going.
I don't know. Sorry.
No, it's fine. You're protecting our country there, Liz.
Joan, what were you saying?
I don't understand how it works with the World Baseball Classic, because Japan only lost one game, but yet they were out, and then USA lost one game, but they're still in. I don't get it.
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a point system or something. I'm not sure. Because like tonight's game is Venezuela and Italy, and Italy has not lost a game.
Mm-hmm.
Venezuela has lost one game. So if Italy wins, then they have home team tomorrow night.
Yeah.
If Venezuela wins, then they flip a coin for who's got home team.
So we're cheering for Venezuela? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe tonight, yeah.
I did see that our Paralympic hockey team won, so we swept the Olympic hockey.
Mhm.
Is this where we have to worry about Canada cheating again
I don't know.
in hockey?
I don't
What's
know. I did
up with
see that the Canadians came out in hockey jerseys
Yeah,
before they
except for
played.
except for the guy who plays for the Orioles, he cut the sleeves off of his.
My neighbor in his car that he should really get a muffler for, but does not have one. It's spring break this week, so all the kids are actually out for a change. We live by a school and you'd never know because they're never outside. Except for like spring break week.
Okay, here's the robot that his company made.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I know that anime, Sentenced to be a Hero. That's really good. Yeah.
So he got sent out there to represent the company and make sure that she worked. And she did.
Nice.
Your son is instantly cool to me.
Well, thank you. Yeah. He works for a really fun place. He gets to see fun stuff. And they won't show me fun stuff anymore, because when they showed me baby Grogu, I wanted to touch him and I wasn't supposed to. So I got in trouble.
Well, they shouldn't show you cute, adorable things without expecting you
Right?
to want to touch them.
I mean, they've met me. So, anyway, let me see. He should be boarding right about now.
Is he boarding with the robot? Does it get to sit in the seat next to him?
The robot, I think, is there already, but because it belongs to that company that they built it for. But what he had to do was go out there with like spare parts and things like that to make sure everything worked. And apparently it did. Let me see. Here's another video he sent me. I'm sorry if you guys see this.
He was the robot glam squad.
Exactly.
That's cool.
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah. Yep. He's a smart boy. Had trouble with him when he was a kid because he always thought he was right. He wasn't smart then, he was a smarty pants.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
My son
I
went
don't
to
care
his-
how smart you are, I'm still your mama.
My son went to his first Pilates class.
Oh yeah?
Yes, there was a girl involved. Yeah, she invited him to come to Pilates. And he's like, I don't really want to go to Pilates. She's like, come on, it'll be good for you. It'll be different than going to the gym. So he survived it. But he's trying to get his friends to come to the gym and lift weights with him now. You know, see, I've done what you do. Now it's your turn. But we'll see if that happens.
Oh, I found more fabric I want to show you guys because, I don't have enough. This I already had. And I know sunflowers are supposed to be summer, but this just seems fall to me.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it reminds me
That's
of a
pretty.
tree
Does that
leaves.
seem fall to you?
Yeah, like tree leaves. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll make it someday. You never know with me.
So, Trees, you want to talk about our knit along?
Hey, we have a name for our knit along. I enlisted some outside help because we were just stumped.
Yeah.
So we're having a knit along. We've talked about it, but we haven't had the details yet. So from June 1st to July 4th, our knit along for Flag Day, Flag Month, 4th of July, 250 years, the whole America
America.
is a flag to call home. And basically, most of our viewers are in the United States. So you knit the colors of our flag, red, white, and blue. Doesn't
Or
matter what
crochet.
it is. Or crochet, or I guess weave, or so, whatever. But red, white, and blue, the dominant colors. And don't start with what's purple. No, just don't.
Is you have to wait to June 1st to start?
Hmm.
We didn't talk about that. I know Amy's
Probably.
over there going, no. I don't know. What do you think, Liz?
I guess you can do whips if you've already got something going, because it is a short one.
No, don't have it finished and you need to, bind
Yeah.
off,
It has to be like less than 50% done.
There you go. Yeah.
I have a blanket I want to make, but there's no way I'm going to finish it.
Well,
You don't have to finish.
you don't have to finish it.
We never have
And
finished our stuff.
And if you don't live in America, knit, crochet, or whatever your own flag colors,
Right.
or your own patriot
Right.
colors,
Or if you'd like to support our
or knit ours.
anniversary, if you want to support our anniversary for America,
America.
You guys are inspiring me to do some kind of knit along. I think I'm gonna call it fucking finish it February. That's what it is. So this coming February, I'm gonna have my own knit along. You have to finish it, whatever it is. It must be done. I'm putting this
Well,
on
there
the
has-
calendar.
There have been other finish it Februarys, but never fucking finish it February.
Not like mine.
Not like yours.
No, you are unique, Carol.
That's
let me
right.
know if you need a bag to give away.
Oh yeah, I should do that too, right? That's how that works. You guys do giveaways. See, I treat it like writing sprints, where it's like, let's just all come and write together, and we write, and it's like, congratulations, you wrote a chapter. Good job, you're a winner, right?
Yeah, we're super casual about our make-alongs.
Well, because we don't want people to feel pressure.
I do.
Right. It's not like it's Shark
No.
Week or anything.
No, which is fine because Shark Week was always intended to only be a week.
Right.
So, but this is more summer, laid back. It's the 250th anniversary. Make something fun to show you love your country.
Okay, perfect. I've made a note. So now I will
Coming
start
over
the.
my head or yours, Liz?
Oh, mine. Sorry. We're getting a lot of activity this last couple of days.
Oh yeah,
America.
yeah,
Yep.
us too.
One of my son's friends from high school is married to a drone pilot. So I'm not sure where he is now because he was stationed somewhere else. Flying drones.
Well, we haven't had as much activity the last couple of days, but for a while there, man, it was like, are we being bombed?
Yeah.
So
It
much
makes
fun
you
living
wonder
by
sometime.
space.
I just don't like it when they're extremely low and we get the big,
Mhm.
big planes that are like really low and it feels like they're gonna crash into the house.
Yep.
That's not fun.
Well, I think ours is because we're like, as the crow flies, maybe like 5 miles away. So it's like they're still climbing as they go over my house.
Well, unfortunately, Therese, we might be getting more sports ball here.
I saw that.
The sport
you
we
gonna
don't
get now?
watch. NBA is voting to put a team here. Like
a
we
brand
need a
new
team
one,
here.
or are they taking one
Yeah,
from somebody else?
I think a brand new one
I think it's new.
Wow.
because they're expanding by 2 teams, I guess.
Seattle's the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, we got enough sports stuff here. We don't.
Well, in the NBA, oof.
Well, you
Well,
guys
at least
did not have anything, did you?
Oakland doesn't have a basketball team, so we can't get theirs, unlike our other teams.
You get all their
Um,
leftovers.
Yeah, but I mean, Kansas City's moving from their stadium to another state.
Mhm.
The Bears may be moving
Bears.
to Indiana.
Mhm.
It just
So-
seems wrong.
It does. It was like that time during the 80s where all the teams moved and
Well-
changed their names.
The one that got me before the Pelicans, the New Orleans had a basketball team called the Jazz. You know, Jazz New Orleans,
Mhm.
and they moved to.
Now they're. Yeah.
I was like, Utah, really? Maybe you should think of another name.
Yeah.
It's like when Baltimore used to have a NBA team, and they were actually called the Bullets, which is probably not a good idea to name your sports team after ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a good look. But, so we'll see what happens. But
Well, you're just
We
getting
have-
all the sports ball, aren't you?
we have minor league and we have major league baseball. We will once the stadium's built, which is still controversy because they can't call themselves the Athletics when they move here, because Las Vegas Athletics is a series of gyms here that have been here for decades. So they already have the trademark on that. So whatever they call themselves, it can't be that. So we don't even know what the team's going to be.
Can
And
they
then
just
we
call
have-
themselves the A's?
They might have to. I don't know.
I mean,
have
that's what
the-
everybody calls them anyway.
Well, I know. That's probably what they're going to have to do because they can't use athletics.
Yeah.
At least not Las Vegas Athletics. We have a WNBA team. We have the hockey team, the Knights. There's some indoor soccer, I think we have. And there might be an indoor football. I don't know. We have so many, quote, pro teams. It's crazy. But I'm sure they'll find. Oh, and we have the Raiders.
As the afterthought.
Hey,
The
my
way
my
she said-
son.
Oh, and we have the.
Well,
Raiders.
I know. I forgot him. My son will be annoyed. No. We have a decent stadium too. It's just right now, it's too expensive for you to go and actually park there.
Mhm.
So I don't think that's going to get any cheaper.
Well, it's like the stadium they built in LA. I looked at the tickets and was like, nope, not happening.
No.
I don't even know what. I think my son paid $250 for 2 tickets when we went in December, and they were not the greatest seats. I mean, we could see fine, but they were not like down on the 50-yard line. There were a lot more expensive tickets than that. And parking, I don't even know how much parking was, but it was insane. We had to Uber there because we didn't want to try to park.
Smart move.
And then they closed one of the bridges across the strip, so they closed it to traffic because a lot of the people park in the parking garages on the strip and then walk over the bridge to the stadium. So they actually physically close it off for traffic after the game so people can walk back to their cars.
Oh,
It's weird. I don't know. Anybody got any knitting plans of things that they want to make as it gets warmer?
I might make a shawl.
how big?
I could see that.
Don't say.
I don't think I'll make it shanklet size. You know, I think maybe
Well,
something
not-
smaller. I say that,
Not
but
everyone
who
has
knows?
to be.
It doesn't.
Not everyone has to be. No, it's
Yeah.
whatever you make it.
What?
You're in charge.
It doesn't have to be a massive flag that I can hang outside my house.
Have to know, but if you want to,
Oh.
we're not going to say no. So one of the reasons we mentioned our knit along was so people could go ahead and get their yarn colors situated before June. So this gives you plenty of time to get ready. And Tina has some yarns. Lynn from Chicken Lady has some yarns. I think Holly might have some yarns too from Mystery Mouse. I'm not sure.
Yeah, a lot of dyers have, especially this year. I think they'll have them.
I hope so. I'm gonna laugh if some of the woke ones do. Like,
Yeah. Whatever. They can do what they want.
yeah, they can. They can pretend to be patriotic, a lot of them too. So
Mhm.
some of them may be or believe that they are, but there's some out there that like to cause controversy. And
You know, some people just like to have something to argue about.
Mhm.
I worked
True.
with a guy one time who was like that, and one of the other guys looked at him one day and he goes, "You were born with a big spoon in your hand, weren't you, just to stir the pot?"
I think.
yeah, I'm wondering. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just wondering what their next protest knit's going to be, because pretty soon it's going to be too warm to be wearing knit hats in
Mm-hmm.
most places. So I'm wondering what they'll replace it with.
Who knows? I think they get some kind of dopamine hit from being angry all the time. You know, I really think they get something out of that.
Oh, you are actually on point. So part of the reason people have anger management issues is because anger is a different kind of adrenaline hit that people get, and it gives you a different kind of dopamine. And when you think about when you're angry, you're very alert, everything feels kind of clear at that moment, and you feel like alive. And then when you're not angry, then everything kind of feels dull. So some people are addicted to angry because it makes them feel like they're living. But see, I don't have that tempo. I'm sleepy and I feel the best when I'm asleep. It's really good. I would recommend sleep to anybody. It's very good for you. I'm only saying that because Andrew doesn't sleep a lot, so I'm just kind of like throwing it a little bit.
Well, I think having all that anger is not good for
Mm-hmm. No.
people either. I mean, they might feel better doing it, but in the long run, it's going to cost them.
Oh, at no point am I indicating that it's healthy. I'm just explaining.
No.
Well,
why
I
it's
know.
addictive.
Oh, I know.
Nobody
I
can-
see why it's addictive, because people.
Nobody can keep their cortisol levels that high all the time and be healthy. That's just
No.
not okay.
I did like that article from the BBC talking about knitting as all the therapeutic reasons,
Yeah.
which was very cool, you know. So, you know, when people say, I don't want to, you know, politics in my knitting, knitting is my, you know, my good place, my happy place. They're right. It does have good psychological effects, and not everything has to be about what other people want it to be about,
Right.
you know.
That's kind of where I'm at in my life. It's like, I just want to knit. I don't care.
Andrew wants to know what this sleep is and does it make him money.
You could if you did a sleep study. Go do a sleep study and get paid to sleep. Do it.
There you go. Sleeping is good. I saw that they're casting for the second season of their knitting show debacle in Britain.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The crochet show, you mean?
yeah, the crochet show that occasionally had
Basically.
knitting.
Who won that?
Yeah.
I didn't watch.
Oh, I didn't finish watching.
I didn't watch. No one won it. I mean, really. I mean, they put those poor people through crap, and let's find the world's best knitter by seeing who can crochet the best. You know. Because everybody wants to knit or crochet a lounge chair.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I watched a
It
couple
gets-
episodes and I was just like, no, this is too dumb.
I mean, if it gets more people into a craft, that's fine. But
I don't see
I don't
people
know.
watching that and going, oh, yeah, that looks like something I want to do.
yeah, the way they did it, yeah.
I watched it to see what stupid thing they were going to come up with this week.
Yeah.
I think
it was-
that German guy won. I'm not sure, but I think he probably won.
He should have.
'Cause he was very good.
Mhm.
I think it's unfortunate because there were some talented people who couldn't actually show off their knitting ability because of the stupid challenges. Like, if you're going to do color work in a way that makes sense instead of on giant size 16 needles.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. A lot of their stuff was giant needles, and I'm a person that doesn't use giant needles that often, so I'd have been in trouble.
Yeah, I don't even like big needles making a ranunculus, so I
Yeah.
would not do well on any of those challenges.
Oh, y'all, I have got to come clean about something. I started putting all of my needles in one place. It's really bad. It is so bad.
Are you saying that because you realize how many you have?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Apparently,
I
when
have-
I used to start a new project, I would just buy a new needle. Because
Well,
I have so many.
I did that sometimes because a lot of the projects I used use the same size needle.
Mhm.
And
Well, I did not realize until I put them all in one place. I'm still organizing, but I'm just like, this is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I will have true confessions on my episodes one of these days.
I respect
I
that.
ha-
So it's good accountability. Good job.
Mhm.
I have a lot of them. I'm going to give some to my nieces.
Well,
Um,
I mean, just right here where I'm sitting, which is not even the place I normally crochet, I have, let's see, two. I've got the one I'm working with. So 3,
See, that now
4,
I'm looking around like how many are on my desk?
5, 6, and the one I'm working with. That's ridiculous.
I have multiples of books. They're all in a case,
Well, see,
except for the two that are in the couch.
yeah.
I've never had as many crochet hooks as I've had knitting needles, though, and I've crocheted a lot longer than I've been knitting, which is sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a lot of crochet hooks, a lot. So
When I started knitting, it took me a while to figure out which needles I liked and which needles worked with certain types of yarn, because certain yarns you need different types of needles.
well, I mean, I have 3 sets of interchangeables. One's the really super cheapy, so I never use those. And I had so many 2.25 needles that I had to start another section. So if anybody needs a needle, give me a holler. I can help you out.
Hey, when the apocalypse comes, you're going to be prepared.
Right? I've got needles, I've got yarn. I'm good. Where was I?
My bad.
Joan, how many blankets you got going now?
I have a list of 26. I just haven't started all of those yet. And now, I have to stop and make a Jeep for my grandpuppy. Hey, You know how it is when your kids want something. Okay, sure. I'll make that for you.
So, Teresa, are you going to make Calvin a Jeep?
No. No, Calvin, you don't get a Jeep. I made him a sweater. I crocheted him a sweater. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
I ordered, oh Lord, I did not order anything. I don't need to order anything. But I found the pattern I want to make for her. Oh, I did order squeaky toys.
Well, that makes sense. You got to put something in the Jeep.
Oh my gosh.
Those are cute.
Well, she took my son's Jeep that I made him that has a dinosaur on the side. And I mean, it's so funky. It just looks like a big gray brick. And she loves it apparently. So
Now, will she keep the squeaker in it?
yeah, she's very delicate with hers.
Okay.
Oh, that
Not
must be
so-
nice.
Not so much with my pirate man.
Yeah, our other one, she would rip. That's the first thing she'd do is rip the squeaker right out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kill it. Kill the thing that squeaks. Squeak.
So I got to the point I would go to Salvation Army and buy stuffed animals, like they're 25 cents each or something, instead of going to PetSmart and they're, $12 or whatever they
Well,
are.
yeah, I mean, if she's tearing them apart, there's no point putting money into them.
Well, she doesn't. She has actually, like I said, this thing is old. It was old when they gave it to her. And she has not done any damage to it. So
Ann Pinkaville wants to know if that's a new shawl from you, Caro.
It is. Behold.
ooh.
I'm calling
I
it
like
the
it.
mermaid shawl.
Are you designing that yourself?
I mean, it's just a moss stitch with two yarns. It's pretty easy.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, it's beautiful, Carol.
Thank you.
It
It's
is.
beautiful like you.
Aw, thank you.
Mm.
Kumbaya.
Yeah, I don't know why the notification's coming on so late. All I've seen some videos from other YouTubers saying that YouTube's screwing with long form programming, so it could have to do with that. I don't know.
YouTube is screwing with everybody that's not part of the big network.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that I lost quite a few. Well, not quite a few, but I lost some subscribers last week, and I was like, "What's going on?"
YouTube's
then-
talking to people.
Huh?
Something weird is happening because I streamed like Stardew Valley like a couple weeks ago, and I looked at the counter. I was like, "Where did 150 of you come from? And why are you watching me do a farm simulator? Like, what's
Right.
happening?"
Yeah, and I mean, I had gained a bunch, and then now they're starting to go down. So I'm like, well, I guess if you don't like me, you don't like me. Whatever.
That's not it. It's YouTube. They're
It
messing.
fluctuates.
Poor Jay got his
Oh.
stream taken down and got a strike.
Yeah.
From
I was
3PO.
watching one was talking about it. They've been studying it, how they're pushing short videos and hiding long videos and all the other stuff.
But then once we all are saturating everything with short videos, then they'll be like, "Okay, now it's time to promote the long videos." And it's like, which one do you want us to do? Like,
mean,
if you tell us what you want, we'll make it.
How short are they
Yeah.
talking?
Like
Oh,
the little shorts.
like anywhere
little
between
short
like
clips.
20 to 40 seconds.
So
Oh,
yeah.
TikTok, basically.
Yeah.
yeah, mine are 20 minutes about. So,
But
oh well.
yeah, YouTube likes to play games.
Or they're
Google
biggest
likes to play
cop-out.
games.
Yeah.
yeah,
Texas
because
Sheep Lady says,
they took it down right in the middle. Boom, gone.
that's crazy.
I was watching
Texas
it,
Sheep-
and all of a sudden it wasn't there.
Lady says all the shawls are needed in Texas today.
It's cold. It's cold.
Oh, there goes my neighbor.
I'm getting my heated blanket out tonight because it's supposed to stay cold, and I did not sign up for this. You all told me that Texas was warm and comfortable, and it's not. You lied to me. I can never trust you again.
What part of Texas?
Dallas.
Well, but you've got humidity there. So even when it's not super cold, it feels colder.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing and being accusatory at the audience because it made me feel
Okay.
powerful for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I really thank you for being here with me on my power trip. Really did good things for my self-esteem.
Hey, sometimes you just need a power trip for a minute.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were actually not bad today. It's gonna start our heating up from the rest of the week, but
Well, if it doesn't heat up, I'm gonna go to Florida and stay there until it gets warm. I
Come
was going
visit
anyway.
me. Come visit me. You'll be nice and warm.
Will I? I love it.
and she has an orange tree too.
Oh, what does that do for me? Do I get to eat the tree?
It smells so good right now.
Oh.
Come here, Pirate. Come here. Pirate, come here. Come see your friends. Come on. No? All right. Tell your dad. Well, come here. They want to see you. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to move this.
Okay.
See the little
okay.
face peeking?
Oh, Pirate! Come on, Pirate,
Wait.
come inside.
What a cutie.
Is
What
it
do you mean it's cold in
supper time?
Florida?
Hmm?
Is
What do
it
you-
supper time, Joan?
My husband was supposed to feed him. He sent him a text.
Oh, go away, bee. I do not want to be stung. I am allergic.
Okay.
Oh, I told my son that my knitting group said he was cool, and he said, well, thank you, knitting group.
Yeah.
She's gone mad with power. Alert the authorities. That's directed at you, Carol.
Come at me. Come at me.
With power.
Hi,
Yeah.
baby.
I saw the live action He-Man shows coming out soon, or movie or something.
Come back.
Hmm.
Come back.
And the live action Voltron, which
Sorry if
I
I
have
made you
thoughts about.
sit there. I may have to go see what the problem is that he keeps coming in.
He's
He
telling
wants
you
your
that there's
attention.
a groundhog or something.
We'll keep your space warm. We'll keep your space
You
warm.
will?
Yes.
Oh, that's
I will
so
guard it. I will watch it right now.
you will guard it with your life. Well, no,
Yes.
don't do that. It's not worth that.
I'll guard it with somebody else's life. I'll guard it with Andrew's life.
Let me go see what's going on.
Timmy is down the well. That's true.
That's probably
All right, Andrew, it's
Thanks,
on you. We
Lassie.
gotta protect the square. Let's go.
Yeah. I read a thing the other day where some guy got caught at a beach, got caught in quicksand. And I was like,
What?
see, it actually does happen.
Oh, well, I immediately thought of G.I. Joe and how to get
Yeah,
out of quicksand.
Yeah, I'm outside Texas Sheep Lady. Well, it was one of those things that in our childhood that we were supposed to be prepared for. Spontaneous fires, so you could stop, drop, and roll.
Sneaky
Quicksand.
quicksand. Yeah.
Yeah.
A big guy breaking through your wall, talking about Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
How you were the one responsible for stopping forest
Right.
fires.
Only me.
You.
Only me.
And those of us whose parents watched soap operas, comas, evil twins, and amnesia were things that were going to happen when you're older.
Oh, and secret babies.
Oh, and
Secret
secret
babies.
babies, yes.
Yeah.
Secret babies, yeah.
Because these things happened.
I also feel like there was like demonic possession that needed to be exorcised a lot.
Yes, that too.
You mean Hollywood?
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
at least after watching Rosemary's Baby and The Exorcist.
Which I feel like I watched them way too young.
We did a lot of stuff way too young. To be fair. We read a lot of books we shouldn't have read, and
Oh, it's the dog. The dog is streaming.
It's Pirate.
All right. This is a
Well,
good
there you
channel
go.
I can watch.
Oh yeah, I'll watch this channel. Get it, pirate. Get it.
Super chats.
I should do that. Every super chat gets my dog a treat. Man, they'll never leave me.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. And,
Bye. Thanks.
Oh,
I had enough.
and
I'm
so-
out.
Anne said she didn't think you were supposed to prepare for the Kool-Aid man. He was just inevitable. Yeah, but you
Yeah.
had to have ice because you had to have ice for your Kool-Aid.
He just showed up.
Yeah. But yeah.
We kept your
The
square
quicksand
safe, and Andrew didn't lose his life.
Sorry to anyone who didn't want to watch that.
Who wouldn't want to watch that?
Sad
I
people.
know.
Y'all can leave right now.
That's right.
He was coming to tell me that there's a fire in my town and that some people are having to evacuate.
Oh.
Oh no.
So it wasn't
did fall
Timmy in
down
the
a
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Well, he should probably go tell Gavin Newsom because
Oh, honey, there's a
probably
lot.
no.
Oh, don't. It's okay. Gavin's probably out to dinner at some fancy restaurant.
Mhm,
Not being able to read the menu because he can't read in his dyslexia.
Can't read.
mhm. I would
I
I'd like
can't
for-
read like you.
I'd like for
Yeah,
Pirate to
that's-
sink his teeth into Gavin.
That would be unfair to Pirate.
True.
I wouldn't compare those two.
I wouldn't want Pirate to have to taste him.
I know. I know.
That'd be cool.
He'd get
True.
rabies.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. All right.
Wait a minute. No. True.
Oh,
Oh,
the breeze has kicked in finally.
yay.
We're starting the windy season again.
Yeah, my sinuses right now. That was what I got such a headache yesterday. But because my little orange tree is just blossoming its little heart out.
Yay.
It smells so good.
Mhm.
A fig tree and a pomegranate tree that have got leaves on them now.
Yeah.
I like figs.
Well, my husband just picked the oranges and he told me he found a little green orange on the tree today. It's like, so apparently the bees are busy.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah.
that is good.
Maybe I'll sit outside one week and you can see my orange tree.
We'll do it soon because you're not going to have
Yeah.
weeks that's going to be comfortable.
I won't be able to stand to be out there.
I didn't think I'd be able to be out this week, but we cooled off a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you that you were able to.
Thank you. It's been nice,
You know,
other
That's
than
it.
the planes going over. But they got to fly sometime.
salute and then, tell them Godspeed.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have a really cool air show that they would do out at the Air Force Base, but they haven't done it since COVID, really, which is a shame.
Oh, COVID messed up so many things.
It did.
COVID didn't. The people did.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. Well, we went to, there's a place that we can drive to. It's like an hour or so away called Tom's Farm, where you can buy like fresh produce and stuff. And they used to have, they had like a little pond with a fountain in the middle, and they would have live music, and people would just go out there and eat and relax and enjoy themselves. And it didn't come back after COVID. It's sad.
it's very sad, especially the outdoor events.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. They have to keep the planes 6 feet apart. Yeah. No, our air show is cool because they had the Thunderbirds are based out of the Air Force Base here, so you could go up close and see them and all sorts of different things. But not anymore. All right. Half the strip done.
My son finally got to leave Austin.
Yay. Now you can worry about him till he lands.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. I will be watching his plane the whole way. Because if I don't watch, he'll crash.
So, watch my plane on Thursday. I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
Send me your
Okay.
Look, you think I'm
Joan
kidding?
is taking
I'm not
work.
kidding.
No, I don't think you're kidding. I think I will send you my flight info.
I was telling Liz before we started that when he went to Scotland and they went over Greenland and the little blip went away for a little while, I was about to stroke.
Oh no.
So
Well,
sure, Carol. I'll watch your plane. Where are you going?
I'm going to Florida
Fun.
to be at MegaCon.
Okay.
Where
at
I get
least
to
it'll
see.
be warmer there.
Actually, somebody just told me it's not warmer there, so
Why?
I think I'll just take my my shawl with me.
Cloak.
Yeah,
Wear it on the plane.
I will, because those airplanes are cold.
Mm-hmm.
And those little blankets
They
they
are.
give you, it's like I don't even know if they wash those blankets.
Ew.
Like, I'm not
I've
interested.
never- Mm-mm.
I don't want to think about that because then you think about other things and
I don't try not to think about anything. it's safer that way.
true. So everybody get your blanket entries in the next week or so if you're competing.
Yeah,
Because
do it
Joan's
early.
picking a winner soon.
Don't be like me. Do it early.
April, whatever the first Sunday is. Well, I think next week I'll show the list and then it'll still be another week that you can enter things. So, because I like everybody to make sure, no, you didn't add me. Okay, wait, I'll do it.
That was me.
That's fine.
That
Well,
was me.
I got too much going on in this brain for an old broad, so I appreciate the help.
The first Sunday in April is the 5th.
Okay.
I mean, you could pull names on the 1st, but then people won't necessarily believe what you're saying.
Oh no, I filmed myself doing it because I do
know.
not want to deal with that.
The 5th is fine. Who cares?
Anne says her weather app says 70 and rainy in Orlando right now, downright pleasant.
Oh, why did somebody tell me it was cold?
Why is rainy pleasant, Anne?
Because it's not snow and a blizzard, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I
It'll
would
make,
prefer
it'll
rain.
make all the Crocs come out. That's what we'll do. The Crocs will be like, it's wet outside too. I will now go across the yard.
At least the iguanas aren't falling from the trees anymore.
Ugh.
I feel bad for them freezing and falling out of the trees. I mean, they're an invasive species. I get that, but still, that's just sad.
I had one almost land on me in Miami. It was not fun. If I'd been walking just a little bit faster, it would have been all over.
Morgie would have been thrilled.
Yeah.
It
I
did
don't-
freeze in Florida a day or so ago. So, all right. We should probably finish up.
Sorry, I didn't
Go
do
ahead.
good with timekeeping.
That's fine.
Oh, do
Okay.
you want to
Fine.
see an update?
Sure.
Yes, we have to see an update at the end of every episode.
It's a requirement.
That's right. Since it's your knit night blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You're getting a lot done.
Yeah, so I'm going to finish this row, and then next week I'll start the next row.
Did you get your yarn all squared away for the Mama Nevin blanket?
I did. I got a box of 15 the other day
Oh.
of this.
Well,
Wow.
since it's discontinued, it's better to have too many.
Yes.
I will find something to make out of the rest of it if there's any left over. But
And if you want to know what yarns are discontinued, just wait for Joan to start a new blanket.
She has the same luck I do.
well,
That's yeah. You got to buy all your yarn at once.
It was especially difficult because I had made that design. Well, I mean, my daughter-in-law made the design, but I made it in the graph form. So I didn't know how much I was going to need. And so what I had to do is I had to use all of one skein and count how many squares that was, and then count how many squares I needed for each one to determine how many skeins I needed.
Mm.
The green, I needed like 20.
So is that the only color that's discontinued?
No, the green and because
Not one, but two.
the pink is discontinued.
Oh, wow.
Pink too? Oh wow.
I hate when they do that.
I know.
Yeah, that's annoying.
When
And
I
I
made
think-
David's, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
David's corner to corner, and it was like 4 different colors, and I thought I had enough.
Right.
And then it was in Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn, and so I'm like, well, I'll just go to Hobby Lobby and get this. Can't find that color anywhere.
Yep. Yep.
So I had to switch in the middle of the blanket.
And it wasn't even something I had picked. Go figure.
No. She said, Texas Sheep Lady said if it's light enough, you can over dye it if you want another color.
It's acrylic.
You can still over dye that with like RIT dye or whatever, I think, but it's fiddly.
That seems like a pain in the ass. Really.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I had one. I've had one or two that were discontinued yarns in the middle of a big project.
Hate that.
Well, luckily with this one, I found out it was discontinued early. So I'm still able to get it from Michael's.
Okay.
I had to order it from
That's
Michael's.
good.
So,
Yeah.
the other ones, it was like a year before I discovered it was discontinued. It was like, oops.
Ugh.
Were you
So,
ever more able to get more of your big twist that you were looking for
Twist.
your
Yeah,
temperature blanket
I
or
got-
whatever?
I got enough for that. And plus, I restarted my temperature blanket with the squares being smaller,
Oh.
because sometimes you got to cheat.
Yep.
Yep.
Adapting is not cheating, it's just pivoting.
Mm-hmm. All
Right.
right. Well,
You work with what you can work with.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. You get what you get. Hello,
And you don't
Mister.
Well, you do pitch a fit because we're crafters, and when things
Yeah.
don't go our well, we sometimes pitch a fit and walk away and have to come back
What
later.
are you looking for?
Mhm.
Come here.
Or something goes in timeout until you can't remember what you were doing with it. And then
I'm going to move you again. Tell
Oh,
everybody.
we get dog
I'm
dog cam.
going to miss you.
bye, pirate.
Oh,
Hang
never
on,
mind.
sorry. Tell everybody bye-bye.
Bye bye, pirate. Bye.
Hi, pirate.
Oh, thank you,
He's like,
puppy.
he's like, where's the treat? Where's the
Yeah.
treat?
Yeah, well, that was exactly what he was doing.
You have him trained so well.
Oh,
right.
he's rotten. He is so rotten. And I
he's
could
sweet.
not love him more.
Aw. Well, hopefully everybody has a good week and Carol has a good time at MegaCon.
Yes. Have a great time. I can't wait to hear stories.
Oh,
Are-
I
are
will
you
come
go-
back with Minnie. I'm
Are you
sure.
going to tell us stories? It'll be story time.
I
with
love
Carol?
yes, Caro story time will never be stopped, and I will probably have a tale or two to share with you.
Okay.
She's seen some things.
Yeah.
All right. So if you haven't join JBAM.
Ma'am?
Make a blanket or two. You don't have to do it right now.
Or
She's running it the
26.
entire year, so
Yeah, or 26, whatever.
she's already doing 26.
I am not. I have started 23.
Oh,
I
that's the
haven't started
difference. You're
other
right.
3
You know, we're
yet.
sorry we misunderstood.
Yeah, but there's some I haven't worked on this year yet that I had already started. And the challenge was to work on 26 this year. So I got to work
Well,
on it.
if Amy had said you had to finish 26, we knew that was never.
I would have said no. I wouldn't even have attempted that.
Because it's not like you're just doing, corner to corner or whatever. I mean, these are intricate and they're a little,
Fiddly.
more.
Well, I'm wondering, would everybody be interested in me doing an update on where I am with each blanket?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
because I'm nosy.
Well,
Plus accountability.
Hey, you're
Oh,
close
yeah.
to finishing your Christmas one, so
yes, I have. I think I have 10 squares to go.
Well,
see.
So, I know. I thought
You can
about
do it.
just doing those this week, and then other things waved at me.
Like they
As
do.
it
I get
happens.
it. Yeah.
Carol, are you live streaming from your convention?
Oh, that big negative there. Mostly because the Wi-Fi in the convention is like absolute chaos when you have like 2,000 people trying to access it. So I will vlog it
Yeah.
and I will share it with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember going to CES and nobody having cell service because there were so many people trying to use their phones all the time
Yep.
early on until they got that fixed.
Yep. I even have a camera. All right.
yay.
Nice. Yay. All right. We should go. I need to go eat dinner.
Yeah.
And Pirate clearly needs to go eat dinner. Yes.
Pirate needs me to eat dinner so he can ask for some. Because he's had dinner.
Oh,
True dog. True dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's rotten. I know. I know.
you
I
keep saying that, but he's just being a dog.
I should be beaten for spoiling him so bad. But I think he might be our last baby. So
How old is he?
You're
no, he's only 4,
Oh.
but we're old, and I don't want a dog to outlive us because I've told my kids that if I croak and they put my dog in a shelter, I'm gonna haunt them.
well, they wouldn't do that. They would take one of them would take your dog. You know.
Uh-oh.
They
You don't
like
think
him.
so?
They just my one son doesn't like being tied down. And then my other son has a dog and he doesn't want another one. And she doesn't like Pirate. So
Hopefully that's not an issue.
That's not going to be an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, then you'll need to live another 20 years. There you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to live long enough
At least.
to irritate them.
That's right. You know, you've got all that yarn and fabric.
That's right.
Right?
Life expectancy.
Do it for the yarn.
I know. Look at the yarn behind me. It's crazy.
See, you can't leave it.
And all the millions of needles that I have.
And we won't talk about the fabric.
Let's just,
And
Move
I'm
along.
kind of talking to myself.
I know. You got
I know,
fabric and fiber. Oh, the other thing I saw that was really weird when I was looking up something on Pinterest, I got an ad for an electric e-spinner, but it was being sold by Walmart. I didn't know that they sold those.
I
Do
wonder
we-
what
How do we feel about the quality of that?
I don't know. This was the ad. I took a picture of it because I didn't believe it.
what's the name brand or it's the brand?
The brand is Anuodi, Annuodi.
I've never heard of it.
But I hadn't either, but it was just weird that it popped up because it popped up on my Pinterest, which I get all kinds of fiber and stuff and knitting
How
stuff.
much is
and
it?
then, $233.
Go
on sale.
get yourself an electric eel wheel.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I would buy one, I would not buy this one.
Get
'cause
it. Get it.
I was just so surprised.
This is amazing. His customer service is great. Yeah. Don't.
I was just so surprised though that it was something being sold by
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
'Cause it's through their website. You can buy it. So I
Mhm.
just thought that was strange.
That's
Okay.
But
I wouldn't.
all
do
right.
it.
Everybody have a lovely week.
You too.
Go
We will
sport
see you
ball.
Monday. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day. If you're Irish, enjoy the day. Eat some potatoes or cabbage or corned beef. Have a Guinness or something.
Drink the beer. Yeah. Drink the whiskey.
You know, I'm not a good Irish person because I don't drink. letting my people down.
Don't worry, someone's taking up the slack somewhere. It's fine. So, all right. Bye, everybody. Thank you guys for coming.
Travel safe, Tara.
That's right. Have a great time at the convention.
Yes.
Look forward to seeing you.
Can't wait to hear your story.